Serena Williams came back swinging in the mixed doubles at the US Open this year. Don't believe me? I got 6 receipts. Go ahead and follow this page. I am about to break something down. Serena Williams got her this Spanish hottie to play mixed doubles with, and they looked good in the first round, but then things went left. Towards the end of this video, I'm going to give you the inside scoop on how professional tennis players find their doubles partners. So stay with me. My name is Yasmin Shiraz, and this is the Yasmin Breakdown. Let's get into it. So, receipt number 1, Serena Williams and Carlos Alcaraz teamed up for the first time ever on Tuesday, August 25th in the US Open's revamped Mixed Doubles Championship. This is a standalone event held during Fan Week before the main singles draw with $1 million in prize money on the line. For those of you not familiar with Carlos, he grew up in Spain and comes from a tennis family. He just turned 23 years old, and at 19 years old, he became the youngest number 1 in ATP history at the time. He's apparently known for his charisma and crossover appeal, something that goes beyond tennis. You don't say. In watching their first round match, they seemed to have real chemistry on the court that was enjoyable to watch. I'm going to tell you how they found each other in a few minutes, so stick with me. Receipt number 2. This was Serena's first match at Arthur Ashe Stadium since her final pre-retirement singles match back in 2022. That's 4 years ago. Serena, now 44, not playing singles, and this wasn't her first mixed doubles rodeo. She won the US Open mixed title with Max Mirnyi all the way back in 1998. 28 years earlier. People try to shame you as you get older, but I have to say, Serena Williams to me is a walking history lesson. Looking at their first round match, Serena really looked like she was just getting back into the love of it and having fun with it. Receipt number 3. Alcaraz, if you knew him when he was 19, 20, and 21, he looked a little rusty. That's what the word on the street is. This was his first competitive match since a right wrist injury in April sidelined him for the French Open and Wimbledon as well. He admitted he was, quote, really nervous and double faulted on the very first point of the tournament. Now, this is the tough part of professional sports. When you have to pause for injury and then you have to come back, you basically look rusty until you knock the rust off. And also, since it was his first time playing with Serena, I wonder if there was some nervousness with that as well. I mean, she's the greatest female tennis player of all time. I can imagine that being a little nerve-wracking as well. Receipt number 4. In round 1, they came back from a slow start to beat mixed double specialists Aaron Routliffe and Lloyd Glasspool 5-3, 4-1 in front of a packed Arthur Ashe crowd that was chanting, "Come on, Carlos, and let's go, Serena." Now, I bet this felt really good for Serena, especially. I bet as athletes, you never grow tired of hearing someone root for you, and the crowd was really with them. Receipt number 5. We're going to slam on the brakes because that celebration was short-lived. Hours later in the quarterfinals, fourth-seeded Belinda Bencic and Flavio Cobolli knocked them out 5-4, 4-1, letting a first-set tiebreaker slip away before getting dominated in the second. The thing that's hard about the tennis schedule to me is that you play one match before you can even rest and get your breath good. You have got to play another match. I think this is challenging for the players. I don't know if they're exhausted, but I would need an evening to recover. It just seems like that was kind of harsh for them to have played round one and then to go immediately a few hours later to the quarterfinal. Receipt number 6, you guys. Before the match, Kaboli called them the queen of tennis and the king of now, talking about Serena and Carlos. And this is a nod to a pairing with 8 combined US Open single titles between them. Afterward, he admitted, quote, playing Serena and Carlos inside Arthur Ashe Stadium is not easy. I was tired before the match and I'm tired now. I don't see how y'all do it. Y'all not tired after every match? I love how Serena, a seasoned veteran, is playing with a much younger player who has only been pro for like 4 years. I imagine their relationship, if they continue to play together, there's so much to learn from each other, so much to grow, to adapt. And I think it's good for tennis to see someone like Serena, who's much older than this guy, play together. Now, let me get to the secret sauce that I promised at the top of the video. How do these people be picking these players to play with? How do they pick their partners? In covering tennis, I have been confused because it's like they're picking people like they're picking fruit. But let me explain. During research for this story, I discovered that professional tennis players pick mixed doubles partners based on tournament rankings, eligibility, complementary playing styles, personal chemistry, and informal last minute networking. So they're just like everybody else. Players frequently text each other, talk through coaches, or even use social media like Coco Golf publicly posting on Twitter X to find available partners. Let me find out. All you gotta do to get a mixed doubles partner is to slide in somebody's DMs. So if anybody feels like it's shocking for a doubles partner to meet somebody for the first time, to play with them for the first time on a game day, this is why they're doing a lot of this stuff telephonically, digitally, electronically. They're not necessarily like, hey, let's meet up for coffee and let's talk about playing. All right, so let me give you the full breakdown for this episode. Many of us Serena Williams fans, we want to see her win again. I know we're nostalgic, crazy probably, but we want it all. It was so great to see her get out of the first round in mixed doubles with Carlos when she was just playing the Cincinnati Open with Venus. They did not get out of the first round. And then when she played in the Queen's tournament, she didn't get out of the first round with that either. The Serena Williams story is not simply about winning. It's about showing up and it's about following through with something that you really want to do. Her playing tennis has always been bigger than tennis. All right, y'all, that was certainly one to grow on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you like these breakdowns, join the family over on Patreon. My Patreon is Yasmin Shiraz. Peace. See you next time.